Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's session is not just for developers or Power Apps maker, but to the working professionals, to the consultants, to the business users, or to any employee who want to automate the repetitive stuff of sharing daily status or weekly status. So every single day or a week, like we are expected to send status email to our manager or stakeholders. And most of the time we are writing the same thing. We are writing the same stuff which we already have in our emails communicated with different teams, different users. But when you want to summarize everything in one shot, then again, like it's a waste of time to do the repetitive operation. It's basically a poor use of your time. So in this video, I'm going to show you how Power User can fully automate daily or weekly status emails using Power Automate and AI Builder. So I will just show you one of the email which I have already generated from this previous demo run. And this is email which is automated from Power Automate and which sends all my working tasks, the tasks which are in done status or some current going on task, pending task, and next actions or any blockers. So everything is being generated, summarized to my manager in a nicely fashion. So how we can build it? So we can start using this by going to make.powerautomate.com and we will start creating one scheduled cloud flow, and we'll be taking the recurrence as daily, and we will just specifically send that at the end of the day. So I will say daily status automation, and I will just starting day, I will just keep it as today and select the time as, let's say, 6:30, and we will select that this flow will run every day. So I'll just create it. So you can see like recurrence trigger has already been set to our desired day and time, and post that we will start building out our Power Automate. So the first action would be, because all the communications are already there in my mailbox which I send to my different users or different team members, so everything is there in my mailbox. So consider top 5 emails from my side. Let's say like I send this email to somebody within my team. I send this, okay, some work is already in progress and currently working on this exception handling and retry, all that stuff. And then some road blocker, okay, some project found some road blocker or some communication with my stakeholder. So everything is already there in my mailbox and to my sent items, and I need to fetch all my sent items from my mailbox using Power Automate. So that's why I will say get emails, and directly I'll go to this folder, and in folder I will select sent items and fetch only read email and read emails. No, I want to fetch all the emails which I sent today, or maybe like you can keep a cap of 10 or 15, whatever you think like your daily communications or conversations are there, or you can keep it as 100, and maybe like you can filter based on current date and time. So we'll see that later. And because we don't want to extract the attachment, so I'll just keep it as no, and importance any, that's fine, because it's a sent item. Irrespective of any importance, we want to fetch all the communications which happened today. So once you do that, the next operation is select. So I need to select all my, from data operation I will do this select, and I will select all my fields into this array, so that can be used later on once I pass this text to AI Builder to summarize the stuff. So I will just choose from array, and this would contain this body and value. And in mapping, I will just start doing mapping of this subject. I will just pick subject from dynamic subject of my email. From, of course, like from is myself, but I will just fill that from mailbox to the conversation is to home. So I will just choose that to address to recipients, and then I will just get the content of my email from dynamic mail body of the message. So this is how I constructed this select operation with all the required values. So once we get this select mappings done, then next part is we will initialize one variable where we can just save all our email body content. So I will just initialize one variable, and I'll say all email content, type of string, and then I will click on plus, adding a next action, and this next action is of appending to this string variable so that I can pass on my entire email body. So I'll say append to string all email content, and the value we are going to append is output of my previous step, that is select. So you can just say output of this select action, the last one. So now we have our entire email body constructed into this one of the variable. And in next step, we will just do a run a prompt, and it's a part of AI builder category, AI builder run a prompt. And in this one, you can write a new prompt, or if you have already an existing one, you can use that, because for my demo, I've already written this analyze sent email. So over there, what you can do, if you are just creating it by new, then create a new custom prompt. It will give you a pop-up. Just rename this to your AI email analyzer, something like that. And then in the instruction, just add the instruction what I have added. So I will just select my existing one, sent email, and I will add it this existing prompt. So you can see like I have added this instruction that you are an assistant helping to summarize work progress email, analyze the following email and produce. So this is the category I wanted to produce: what is completed, work done so far, what items are in progress, any pending actions, what are the next step and on whom, any blockers or roadblocks. And then write respond in professional business language, use the bullet points and generate HTML table with items. So this is important because we are going to send them into one of the email finally to our manager. So in that case, like we have this HTML output so that we can format it properly. We'll just create one table. We want the output into a table format, which can be readily like sent to our manager. So finally, like we have to pass the content. So the emails content, as we created this from our last action, so we will fill up this content of emails as a dynamic input. So how you can do it? So I will just remove this, add a content. I will just say text input. You can say content of email. So it's a name of your just input variable. And once you do that, like you just need to save it. So now it's saved. In the content of emails, I will just pass on the variable which has all the content appended together. So from variables, I'll just choose all email content, and that's it. So with run a prompt, we are done. And in the next part, we will just send an email, or you can use before that, like you can use compose so that we can construct the proper body to our manager. So for our email, so what we can do, so hi, and you can just dynamically pull your manager name, or if you know, like you can just do that. So I will just, below is my today's work summary, and later on we'll just append that the output, the text which we get from our this run a prompt run. So I'll just say run, and over here I will just add this HTML, a bit of HTML, just to format it properly. So nothing complex there. I will just say hi Chris, and then second line, and then this one. So now we are done. We have constructed this compose action, and this compose action would be in turn used into send an email. So last step is send an email. I'll pick my manager's account. So over here, I will just, for test, I will just pick my own account, specify summary of today's work, and here I will simply insert the output of last compose action, which is into HTML, and I will just name this, or I will just save this Power Automate, and to test it, I need to publish. I will just publish and do a test run. I will just click on test, and we will run it, and we'll wait for the email. So our flow ran successfully, and if I go to my Outlook, so I see this email. So that is stating my manager name, and below is my today's work, and you can see I have this table which is well structured with the work done so far, completed status, current items, and next steps, and any blockers. So this is example of simple but very powerful example of AI automation that can remove repetitive work from our daily routine. And see, instead of writing status emails, daily status emails or weekly status emails, you can automate this using Power Automate with the AI Builder in quick few steps only. So if you are a power user, this is the exactly kind of automation that saves time and add value. So that is it for today's video. If you have any questions, please do drop your comment. I will try to answer, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.